An inquest into the death of a 1-month-old baby has heard the Sydney Children's Hospital didn't have supplies of the equipment needed to treat him. Joshua Elliott suffered a perforated vein after an intravenous line was inserted into the side of his neck in 2009. The anaesthetist who performed the procedure says the type of line he wanted to use wasn't available.
To the untrained eye, these two catheters appear very similar, but the use of one instead of the other is at the centre of the Joshua Elliott inquest. The baby's mother says the procedure carried out on her son was not what she consented to. But anaesthetist Maged Bishay said, "I explained to Mrs Elliott that I would be inserting a central line into Joshua's neck. Baby Joshua was unwell and needed the line to receive nutrients and fluids. He had failed to thrive since an operation to correct a problem with his abdomen." Dr Bishay told the court, "I felt that it was quite urgent to obtain IV access in Joshua." Already prepped in theatre, Dr Bishay asked for what's known as a 3 French line. Colleagues were enlisted to search the storeroom, but the preferred catheter couldn't be found and another type was used instead. Joshua Elliott died early the next morning. Dr Bishay said he knew that using this type of catheter carried a higher risk, but he said his options were limited and he needed to act. He said it would have taken up to 45 minutes to find someone qualified to insert the catheter surgically. Asked if he could have simply aborted the procedure, Dr Bishay told the coroner that would potentially pose significant risk to Joshua. Mr and Mrs Elliott believe their son was let down by the health system and are hoping to prevent another family going through the same thing. The inquest continues. Carl Herr, ABC News.